What up, guys? Hold on, hold on, I gotta load it. Look at the mouse. Ah, there we go. Haha! We're gonna be doing void thrashing. I'm gonna be using the same build that is in my my Zeratul guide, just as a heads up, so you can just generalize see what build I'm gonna be going for. For my mastery points. I'll show them at the end as well. So the main thing, like I said, the big first one is we're just gonna put as many. Let me sure I get the right one. Yeah. So Zeratul pretty much is an F2 hero. But the main thing I want to just point out is that you want to not really build anything until you just saturate all of these. Because your units cost so much money. Stalkers cost 300 minerals, so there's no real way you can afford that. Make sure to hit at least 21. I like going for 22 because I like having a free probe just running around. It may delay my gateway by a little bit, but I don't care that much. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build 3 gateways. I'm going to build like 1 or 2. I'm going to build at least 1 or 2 for right now. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send my probe over to my second, at least for this map. I'm going to try to get it into a decent situation. And then I'm going to just spawn my Legion and I'm going to try to clear out as much as possible. See, Zeratul should be coming out sometime shortly. Alright. Well, let me click it on the map. Main reason why, we're going to spend our next 400 minerals on the gas. We're also going to I'm going to go ahead and drop in this core forge. I really want to get the gases. I'm going to send it over to my allies. The reason why I just dropped the Quartz Forge is, like I said, we don't really need any major upgrades. And I've already got all my probes. I've already got all the probes that I need. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw down another gateway. Main reason why is because I just like 3. I think 3 is a pretty good number to spam out. You could build another. You could build a Stalker early, but in my opinion, I don't think that's really good. Mainly because it just doesn't do a lot. I mean, you can build one if you want, but yeah, I can go ahead and build one. It's not the best because you can really only build like 1 or 2 max before the enemy arrives. And if it's mass zergling, you're gonna lose a you're gonna lose one, and
the enemy is coming for us.
Those 300 minerals are expensive.
Ready your blades.
Stuff bites. Plus, like I said, we're going to be spamming our Legion mainly for the first one as well, so we don't really have any issue. Also, we've already got Zeratul. I'm going to go ahead and start saturating my second. Alright, so we know where our thing is. It is going to be Mech Terran. Before we go over, we're going to go ahead and pick up this artifact fragment. Right there. I'm going to go for the Void Suppression Crystal. Ooh. Then I'm going to be 3 of those. Don't kill me! Main thing is that we're just going to make sure everything's saturated before we do anything else. Oh, bet you didn't see that! Like I said, we can also just spam out the Legion if we need to, but I'm going to just save those minerals for right now. I'm going to add in 2 more of those. Like I said, we're going to put everything on the same hotkey. We're going to build one Void construct, because that's really the main one that we need. And as you can see right now, we're already sitting pretty on resources. Pretty much all our bases are going to be fully saturated here shortly.
Multiple rifts on the field. Gonna have some thrashers to deal with.
Where is that?
real
Ooh.
soon.
Our warriors are under attack.
Don't kill me. Oh no. I'm going to be sending up my Legion. I missed... I did a little bit of a wrong move in not killing that missile turret fast enough. But it's fine. He regenerates life, which is pretty good. It's... I think it's right there, too. Yeah, it's right there. So we want to try to be at least kind of full when we do these things. Grab it, spin, leave. Our ally is going for Mass Tempests. And we're going to be spamming all of that. And I'm going to put it in Blink, because it just helps me out a little bit. We don't have that teleport right now, so it is a little bit of a downside. But we can go ahead and send in these... and let's go ahead and drop. Like I said, he's got a lot of Vikings, so we're going to try to clear out as much as we can. Also, when you select these, make sure to always keep one on the main one. And I'm going to put like a few of these here.
We don't have enough. Allied forces are under attack.
And like I said, we're going to be making a... ooh. And I need that.
It's time to clear out
I'm going to be sending in my Legion in first.
Our warriors are under attack.
Make sure to get rid of the tanks. That's really the big one. Like I said, we do need a little bit of assistance from our ally, which is always good, which is also very also welcome. A big thing to note is that his Void Blades don't kill everything in one shot. So that's really should be the one thing to note.
knocking on our door. Let's get ready to answer.
That should be the one thing you need to know is that the his Shadow Cleave doesn't kill in one shot. That's right. Here.
The enemy has cloaked units. We will need detection.
And we're going to be sending in a few of those. That's my unit 2. Looks like he's going to go ahead and go in early. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Avatar form for the Lightning. Since they're doing a lot of spam, it's Marine with...
Allied forces are under attack.
What is it? He's like, I'm going to go and clear up everything. Oh, you do you, man. Still got to do this next one, though.
Allied forces are
That's
under
my light
attack.
vision. I'm gonna go and do in
Need more minerals.
another one of these. Actually, I'm gonna build
Allied forces
2
are
of
under attack.
those. So pretty much that's already cleared. I already did a lot of clearing up here, so we should really be fine. And then for this fight, I'm going to drop a Void Suppression Crystal. With my Archon in a little bit. I'm going to be going for these siege tanks as fast as possible, and as well as the detection. Main reason why, so my army will be fine.
There's your objective, commanders. Show those thrashers who's boss.
Really the big thing to note is, when you play Zeratul, like, everything you do is fine. Like, he has a lot of get out of jail free cards, I would say. And there's nothing you need to really be afraid of. I'm gonna send my Legion in as well, just to help out.
Look at that. Archangel.
I'm gonna try to sneak around, be able to get as much damage on him as possible.
Detecting enemy forces.
There we go.
Prepare to
Alright, just heads up when he does say that. Oh,
Like that Archangel is taking a break for it. I
and
reckon it'll try repairing itself so you engage
it's fine.
again. That's it. Thought that thing was
Like I said, he can do a lot of the work by himself. So there's really nothing you need to worry about. Zeratul pretty much can just one-shot a lot of things. I'm going to be spending a little bit on Mortals. Maybe why, because they're going to go with solid mech. I mean, it looks like he wants to go ahead and go in. I'm down with that.
shall find.
And I'm going to throw in 3 more robes. Let me get,
Allied forces are under attack.
he wants to go in? We go. Well, he did a lot of the work by himself, so that's already pretty good. I mean, we have an advantage already. Also, if things start getting out of hand, don't forget with Zeratul, you can blink around. But also, a big thing to note is you've got those shield guardians. You've got the shield guardians, so he can just TP back into his own army, and you'll be fine.
Looks like our warriors are seeing some action.
But also what's really good about it is, with the artifact one, is you've already got +3.
Under attack.
You've already got +3, +3. You've already got +3, while a lot of people won't have that because they've got to devote those resources. And so you can really just use those resources to start spending it on units. So you want to get like those three artifact powers as fast as possible. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky to get them because you may not know where they are, but they're still really good to get. Also, that was a pretty quick game, as you noted. I mean, granted, this was one of the quicker maps. But a big thing to note is, like, you can see like my units produced, my units and structures killed, resources gathered. It's all pretty good. I think units produced though is a little bit weird. When you play Zeratul, I think it counts your Legion as well, but I think it also may count your disruptor balls. I'm not entirely sure. The unit count seems a little bit awkward. But like I said, the biggest thing is you want to get that nexus, that second nexus, as fast as possible, or as soon as you can. But only do it after you're fully saturated your main. Main reason why is because it's like his units are expensive. Those stalkers would have just died if 6 Vikings would have came in. They would have just died. So it's no sense throwing away that initial investment. Just save those resources to get those nexus or to use it on the Legion. But mainly really just do what you want to do when you play Zeratul. He's really easy. He's really fun. There's a lot you can do. Of course, you can differ from builds that I used. But I hope this shows you, at least in practice, of how to kind of do it. I know there's a lot of mistakes and a lot of room for improvement, but he's really easy, like I said. He's pretty much an F2 hero, or in my case, an F5 hero. Basically, you A-move everywhere, and it pretty much does the work. You can use your abilities for garden shields and all of that, but it's like his units are just OP. Like, there's not a whole lot they could do about it. I mean, especially when my ally just goes Mass Tempests as well. But that's pretty much the main gist of Zeratul. That being said, my name is Panic Picnic. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, before I go, this is my mastery points. Again, mass combat attack speed, artifact primary rate, and avatar cooldown. Like I said, I might just throw it in the Legendary Legion cost just for fun. That being said, that's pretty much what I'm going to use. That being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!